Hi and welcome everyone, this is the Hobo Prepper. I am Friar Tuck. Okay, so let me give you an update of what's going on my trip into Alabama. And then I'm going to end up uploading this video because I'm having to take what's called a Nero, which I'm learning the lingo here. A Nero means not exactly a zero, so like near zero. So I'm traveling about 5 miles today. I did 20 yesterday. So in 2 days I did 25 miles. I'm still kind of keeping on pace. I'm a little bit behind, but not too much. But there is a state park here, and a lot of the hikers, what they like to do is wait till nightfall or until the hosts leave, and then they'll sneak in and take a shower. Me, partly because of honesty and partly because of owned a business. When you own a business, theft of service, even if it's a state park, it's a big deal. So if I had never owned a business, it wouldn't be a big deal. I'd be like, I would kind of feel like I was
You're still on the correct route. Currently heading
but
north
because
on
I've owned a
Road.
business,
It's about 4
I
miles to
understand
your next turn.
that there are hidden costs in the upkeep. And so if I were to come in and just take without giving something in return, well then, to me, that's theft of service. And so the way I live my life and the way I keep my integrity is I'm not gonna take something just because I can. Maybe as society breaks down more, I might become more inclined to do that. But at least while society is together, if I have the means and the opportunity, I'm gonna be as honest can be. Now, if I was desperate and I really needed that shower, which is the only reason why I'm doing it, I mean, past that, I could get back out on trail. All I want is a shower. But, in order to get that shower, I got to pay for a place. So, and luckily I got paid from somebody I did some work for. They gave me some money. And so that's how I'm able to afford this and be able to, go about it. It came in at the right time because the last town I was in, I think it was Holt, they did not, they don't accept food stamps. So, there's been quite a few of these small towns that I go through that don't accept food stamps. And so having a little bit of cash on hand has actually, helped me out along the way. So, I have enough cash on hand. This was planned and budgeted as far as what I was gonna spend, and I'm kind of staying on track for the most part. But as soon as I get into Alabama, I'm gonna be looking for some sort of Walmart, and I'm gonna be getting myself a pair of shoes.
You're still on the correct route. Currently heading north on Road.
Not only am I gonna get myself a pair of shoes,
turn.
but I've been doing some research ahead in the Alabama Trail, and aggressive dogs seem to be a big issue. Now, I was raised around dogs. My old man used to show his first dog. She won a lot of beauty trophies when he was stationed in Germany. And, plus he's got a dog right now that, it's pretty aggressive, but only to those that are foreign and it doesn't know. So, but my old man, he's responsible about it. But, a lot of dog owners, they're not responsible, and they think, if their dog bites you, well, then you deserved it, even though you're just walking down the street until that dog gets put down, which that's something I want to avoid, because I would hate to see an animal be put to death just because the owner is a fucktard. We'll just use that word. So... my old man, gave me reverence for animals, especially for dogs. So, that's something I really want to be thoughtful of. Okay, so, just today I'm going to take a Nero. Once I get there, I'm about 15 miles or so from the Alabama trails. So I will be there tomorrow. And I should be on a road walk by, tomorrow's Wednesday. I should be on a road walk sometime Thursday, maybe Friday. And so I was asked in one of my comments, when do I plan on doing a live stream? Well, I might do a live stream today if I've got good signal, But if I don't have good signal, I will end up doing a live stream probably Friday or Saturday, just to touch base with you guys and let you know where I am at and what I'm doing. I like doing the live streams because it's easier for me to give you an update, tell you some of the stories.
You're still on the correct
conversations
route.
with you guys.
Currently heading north on Dayton Bridge Road. It's about 3
I
miles
keep
to your
trying
next
to use
turn.
the different avenues on YouTube to be able to communicate with you guys in different ways. So the live streams, that's kind of like where I can do the updates. We can have the Q&A. You guys can ask me questions. You guys can give me your advice. I can offer you my advice on certain things. Let's see here. And then the community tab is when, you know, I just have something quick to say, like a short story, or you know, just kind of give you guys an update, but I don't have a lot of battery or a lot of signal. And then, you know, the shorts is kind of like, it's not an SOS, it's kind of like a way for me to do a quick communication, like if I really need something, because it gets a lot of views really quick. And, you know, at that point, I need those views so I can work what I like to call my law of averages. So like if I need funds for, you know, for food or for something else, like when I needed to get medication, you know, I was able to use the shorts for that. And sometimes I just like to share stuff that it wouldn't fit in a video, but it is cool to kind of show you guys some cool things that are going on. So that's kind of how I use the different the different versions of YouTube, and you know, try and keep up with you guys. So depending upon how involved you guys want to get in my journey, it depends upon, you know, you know, you guys will be able to pick and choose from those different avenues that you like to use. So I am totally looking forward to a shower. I haven't had a shower in about 5 days, so I'm getting my once a week shower. So that's one thing that I'm looking forward to. But I'm so close to Alabama that I can taste it.
You're still on the correct route.
And
Currently
I
heading
hate
north
taking
on
this
Dayton
Nero,
Bridge Road.
but I don't know how long it's going to be until I can get a shower again. And since I have the opportunity, I need to take it. Plus I have some other stuff that I need to take care of for another subscriber. So you know, and I told him when I took a down day, that's when I would take care of it. So that looks like I'm going to be taking care of that today. All right, guys, if you have any questions, any topic suggestions, anything like that, that will help me, you know, make the content that you guys want to see. And usually the stuff that you want to see, other people want to see too. So, I mean, I keep trying, but sometimes I feel like my videos are duds. Not necessarily duds, but, you know, I'm kind of giving you guys an update, a daily vlog of, hey, here I am, this is what's going on, this is what I'm doing. And then other times I give, you know, my tutorials and my hobo experience and so on and so forth. But, you know, and oh, one thing I forgot to mention before I start closing this video out is when I got here into town last night. So, I got into, what's it called? I can't remember the name of the city. I'm going through so many cities lately. But once I got here into town, and I ended up staying at the I think it was a Methodist church. I called ahead. So one thing that you're going to want to do if you're hiking, or if you're even just doing a road walk and you want a place to camp, churches are a good place. Convenient, small little shops are a good place. Just make sure you call ahead, and then that way you can kind of, a few hours before you know you're going to be somewhere, or if you know you're going to stop in this city because you know how far you're going to make it, make sure to call ahead, because that's what I did. And I don't think that campers stay there or hikers stay there.
You're still on the
often,
correct route. Currently heading north on Dayton Bridge Road. It's about 3 miles to your next turn.
But they do stay there from time to time, I guess, because I mean it was kind of set up perfect for a thru hiker. But anyways, when I stopped at the little convenience store to grab me something to drink, I was gonna grab me something to eat, But there was this homeless guy. He was very aggressive. He was a white doper. And yeah, he started making accusations towards me and stuff like that. It kind of got to a point where it made me nervous, you know, partly because especially after what I heard happened in Eglin last year, you know, it's kind of got my head on a swivel, because where there's one, there's many, you know, and you know, I want to be careful. And this guy had me spooked to the point to where I had to make sure I wasn't being followed, and I had to make sure that I was safe. And plus, I have a couple of friends that I keep in contact with through text, and I let them know, it's like, here's where I'm at. If you don't hear from me in the morning, you know, something's happened to me. And then, you know, that way if something happens, you know, I at least there's something that these people can that they can sit there and call the local police department, because I let them know, okay, I'm staying at this church, this is what happened, and you know, if I don't message you by morning, you know, chances are I'm either dead or injured. And so this morning, first thing I did when I woke up is I messaged them, you know. So this is something to be thoughtful of. If you have the ability to, when you're traveling, make sure you have a couple of people that you can message like that, because it will play into your safety. Okay. So,
you're still on the correct road.
You know how to help the channel.
Heading
I need 1,000 subscribers. I've already got the watch hours and just need the subscribers. So we're about 140 like 142 off, you know, before we can start talking about getting monetized. You know, and then if you already are a subscriber, don't forget to hit that bell notification, so every time I drop a video, you get notified. And you know, if you want a different part of the conversation, a more in-depth, thoughtful conversation, come on over to Patreon. It's $5 a month for the Patreon only videos, which I make separate videos for Patreon that don't ever make it on YouTube, unless one of my Patreon subscribers tells me, you know, this would be a great one to put over there. You should do it. Other than that, I don't. I keep them separate because I want to be able to have a separate conversation with you about the things that are going on. You'll get more personalized, you know, if you want to get like a more personalized relationship with me, that's where you can do it. Plus you get access to Discord, and then the $10 a month if you want the live stream replays. And if you guys notice, I am moving the replays over to Patreon much quicker. I used to leave them up for about 12 hours. Now it's just a couple hours, and then I put it over, because there might be some people that came in late and want to go back and rewatch it. And so I give them enough time for that before I switch it over to Patreon. So that's $10 a month. But you know, those live stream replays, you know, in a lot of ways, it's kind of like having a Patreon conversation with me, because all that ends up on Patreon. Now I'm always gonna have the live streams on YouTube in one form or fashion, whether it be a replay after I get set up with doing live streams on Patreon. You know, once I get enough Patreon subscribers for those live streams, then I'll just start putting the replays over there. And you know, kind of like
you're
how
still on the correct route. Currently heading north on Dayton Bridge Road.
Yeah,
it's
so
about 3 miles
those
to your
are
next turn.
those are my intents. And then you also know the affiliate links as well. So and the tip jar, of course. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.